Okay, so hello everybody. This is gonna be what I like to call a thinking out loud video. This is gonna be discussing something that I think has really come to the forefront with the Zhong Li Banner, and I think it's really important we discuss it. Now I know I'm kind of a new person on the old streaming stroke content creation front, but I don't think that makes what I'm about to say any less important. And that is the way streamers and content creators, I'll admit I've done this myself as well, overhype new heroes. And what happens is you end up with this really bad situation where you've got people who are already struggling and left out. And they ended up summoning for characters that are not very good. And the thing is, I wouldn't mind if the streamers and content creators had hard facts to back up. For example, if we knew what Zongli's numbers would be before he came out, and we knew exactly what it was that he provided, and MiHoYo were a bit more transparent on what a character involves. But the problem we've got now is everyone, just to get views in their video, are doing baity video titles and baity comments about, oh, child's a trap, and everything's a trap supposedly nowadays. Everything's a trap, right? The next hero is always better than the last, but everything's a trap banner. Don't summon for this guy, wait for this guy. And I think really we're getting to a really bad situation where people are spending a lot of money on heroes that they don't even know what they're buying before they buy it. I mean, really, where else do you get that? Now, in my opinion, I'm going to suggest something. And maybe you're going to listen to me, but I have a right to suggest it. I suggest that certain content creators, I mean, if I was going to recommend people, I'd say people like Jinx and Tuna, for example, would be the first people I'd say. They should be given access to a hero early to test out his numbers and let the community know what are they getting. Are they getting a DPS character? Are they getting a support? Are they getting a dumpster tier 5-star like Zhong Li? I mean, it's important that people know what they're paying for, and I think they have considering it's a gacha system and it's RNG. What level of hero you get? Is it C1, C2? It's really important that something like that happens, because where else do you know where you buy something and you don't have a clue what you're getting? Not only that, but where else do you know where you buy something and you have a chance of not getting what you think you're getting? It's crazy. And you don't even know what it is exactly that you're getting. So you might not get what you want, and then you don't know what it is exactly that it is that you want, because you don't know what it is. No one knew what Zhongli was. There's been sort of sold as a DPS by a lot of people. Definitely not a DPS. So I think it's something that the streamers and the content creators really need to be careful with, because it's dangerous, I think, and it's dangerous because it perpetuates bad habits in people's kind of consumption of content and consumption of I guess so, consumption of their own money. And I think that's really important. And the other thing is, what is this Eye of the Storm doing? Is he interested in maybe engaging with me? Anyway, so yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that everyone tries to make out that the next hero's this or child's crap and Zhongli is going to be better. MiHoYo definitely dropped the ball on Zhongli. I don't think it's right that anything that costs upwards of $100 in a video game is not top tier or has some unique niche. At least Child, you could say, yeah, okay. You can argue Child provides something good or great to the team. I think it's very hard to argue that with Zhongli. And I think it needs to change. I think we need to be more careful with what the average player, who isn't people like me or the big streamers. I mean, I'm obviously not some huge streamer making thousands of dollars off every video, but I have my own income sources that support me. If I wanted to wail on every character in Genshin, I could. But it's important that those people can't. Those people are scrimping on the primos. Those people are saving, or maybe even parents buy their kids £100 $100 worth of primos as a birthday present, and they don't know what they're getting. And I don't think it's very good. like this Eye of the Storm who's just sat there. He's not very good either. Oh. So that is really my thoughts on that. And I don't know how to change it because you can't make every single content creator, you know, agree to a set of rules, etc., etc. But, well, that didn't work. Let's take him down in style. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to touch on, really, in this video. I don't know how we go forward and change it. I don't like that as soon as you attack a hero that comes out, everyone's like, oh, you know, you don't have level 20 5-star artifacts in every slot with god rolls. Look, man, if that's what we're saying, that every single hero that's released, for them to be viable, you need to have god roll 5-star artifacts in every slot with god roll substats. I'm sorry, but that's just not right. I mean, this game is different to other games when it comes to character balance and analysis, because you are paying per character, and therefore these characters need to have, they have to be good. And it is a lot of people talk about power creep, but I think it's very difficult in a game like this to not have some form of power creep due to the nature of the fact that you're paying for things. I don't think what's happened with Zhong Li is right. I don't think a character should be released on a limited banner for that much money who isn't at the very least A tier. At the very least A tier. And I think streamers need to be more responsible with their users' money, gems, whatever it is. And I know they want to make money off videos by doing clickbaity hype videos or criticize the previous hero and say the next one's amazing, but I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it, and I think I maybe have fallen into the trap before by getting hyped, but I always was a bit cautious with Zhong Li just because he's geo damage. Technically, the lore, he should be amazing, but what's happening with this banner is not cool, man, and I do not agree with it. I think it really serves as a cautionary tale for content creators and their users. I hope people do care enough that you know, they do care about the people, because you know, we have to be very careful with this and how dangerous it can be for people, getting them, you know, into hype for these characters that are spending hundreds of dollars on and that end up not being good, you know. And I know what people think, people are adults and they make their own decisions, but we are responsible for the hype we create in a game like this. And that's one thing to get hyped for characters that are free, that just come part of an expansion or whatever, and they're just included. But just the sheer volumes of money needed in Genshin, I think maybe the conduct of us guys as creators and streamers needs to be a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensible? Cautious? Sensitive? You know, it's important. That's about it, really. Thinking out loud. It's nothing really heavily edited. It's just me talking about why I think this is a bit dangerous. I don't have much else to say, really. A lot of people are scrambling, trying to defend their opinions or saying, oh yeah, you know, if you run a trillion HP with him and this and that, he's half decent. But underlying numbers are he doesn't do anything good that you can't get much better elsewhere, and they're releasing heroes like that. In my opinion, they should release a lot more information. They should be given to reliable testers in different regions. Like I'm sure the Chinese servers have their own, you know, well-known testers. We're looking after Jinx and Tuna. Just YouTube Jinx, JINX and Tuna. I'll put the link down below. People like that should have access, so people know. Like if you are told before, right, Zhong Li is a support burst hero that provides average shields but a high burst elemental, you can decide whether or not that's something you want by looking at the numbers. And that's really my final thought on that. This video is at 9 minutes 50, so, you know, we might as well run it for 10 more seconds. YouTube algorithms, you know what I'm saying. But no, Twitch, head on Twitch, please. I'll be on Twitch. Giving away primos, helping free-to-play players. And yeah, we're building up to 1.2, 3,800 primo banner on 1.2, as well as weekly giveaways Twitch link below. Look there, I've got a little picture there with when we do the giveaways, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Subs get bonus entries. Everyone is free to enter. Enjoy yourselves. Peace out, take care, and don't be hurt by these comments.